Okay, Kledi, we're going to take a look at your backstroke. I like a lot of things you do with your arms. Good shoulder roll. You lead with your shoulder, like right here. I can see your shoulder out of the water. It's dry all the way down to the thumb. That's exactly the position you want to be in as you're starting your rotation, your stroke. Nice high shoulder. It's all dry, armpit dry as you're coming over. Rotating, leading that rotation. Could get this shoulder up a little bit quicker. So while I like the line into the water, the back of the hand is coming towards the water. That's because this other shoulder is just a little bit low on this side. On the left side, it looked a little bit higher. On this side, it's a little flat. Where you want to be right now is this left shoulder needs to be under the water. This right shoulder needs to be up here. So you're from shoulder to shoulder really flat, and we want to be more in this direction from the left shoulder being on your left side, so the hip's going to be up here a little bit more too, so we'll see that out of the water as well. And that's going to help your hand get back pinky first. And you can just see how you're just a little bit turned to the hand to get that in the water as you're in this position. Now it gets better as this shoulder comes up when you get onto the left side. And then again, very clean with that shoulder. If we're just a little bit sooner with that, this would be already up a little higher, and you would get a little bit better hand entry on that other side. But other than that, that's pretty good. Head position is good. Back in the water drops a little bit here. Okay, so as you're coming back, you can see how your head's underwater. So it was in a very good position, and now it's like submerged. We would like to see, the top of your head and your eyes out of the water and staying stationary, not sinking so much. And as you're coming back with the other arm, that's pinky first coming in. But again, you can see how it flattens out a little bit, because as you're coming back, you can see your arm here and your hands here. So you want it straight with the pinky down, the hand to be straight with that arm and not be turned back. And that's because you're flat with those shoulders. So we can get a little bit earlier with that rotation. That's going to help you get on that side and going to help you enter pinky first into your pull and give you a little more power in terms of your pull. You can see here again, really good on this side as far as when you go to come out with your thumb, you're in a great position. It's just the entry that's got to get a lot better. But I like a lot of the things about your pull. It just, you got to lead with that shoulder a little bit more and get back. Now your kick's a whole different story, and we'll be looking at that a little bit more on the underwater. But you can see here, we talk about keeping a straighter leg. You can see how much you're bending the knees as you're kicking. So really bending those knees and not really straightening on the upbeat. So you can see how the kick just really is muted. It doesn't give you a lot of power or push as you're trying to swim. And it's just a little bit too much knee bend as you're coming through on your backstroke. Going into the turn, would like to see on your stomach just a little quicker. So if we back up just a little bit, and we'll get it to the view I want. But right here, this stroke needs to be on your stomach. So you can see you're on your side and your elbow's up here trying to come over, and you're coming over late. That last stroke is a freestyle stroke. So you want to be on your stomach. So if I'm drawing those lines, you want to be on your stomach, okay, with your body line here, just like as you do, but your arm is going to be out over here, okay, instead of where it is. It's straight over the body right now. It should be out to the side a little bit more with your shoulder here. Okay, your other hand is then going to be out in front a little bit more, catching that water to pull you, onto that side. But be on your stomach. That last stroke, it's better initiation of the turn if you can be on that stomach instead of on your side right there. Gives you a lot more energy into the wall. You can just see how you're real late about getting onto your stomach. And then flipping. Could be better energy into the wall, a little slow with those hips. But that'll be helped by getting on the stomach. We'll talk about the underwater kick when we see that in the underwater video. Again, you can just see how you're cycling with your knees. You see how the knees want to be up on both sides of the body every time you take a kick. And we want to be straighter with those legs as we're delivering that kick. We'll see that with the underwater as well. And that'll give you a little more power to your kick. Head position's good. Dips down a little bit from time to time. Shoulder roll's good, just a little late on the entry. And that'll help clean things up.